When I opened my eyes, she was watching me from the side. "Husband, you're awake." "Yeah, why'd you wake me so early?" "I'm just too happy. We're getting married soon." Perhaps the tumor is compressing the optic nerve. Vision began to decline. After getting up, she kept trying on clothes. "What are you doing?" "Seeing which clothes look nice. We have to take photos later." "It's only once in a lifetime. I want to look good." "Only once in a lifetime?" If I could save her, I hope she can find someone better than me for her next marriage. Oh, dude, just I'm like, what, 40 seconds in, and it's just making me feel sad already. Thinking of this, I felt inexplicably sad. "Bride and groom, come closer. Look this way. Smile. That's good." After taking the photos and filling out the marriage registration application, the staff reviewed the document information and handed us the marriage certificate. "Wish the two of you a happy marriage." "Thank you." So this is how it feels to get married. Much simpler than I imagined. Shall I tell her everything now? Seeing her happy appearance, I really couldn't bear to spoil her mood. Let's try asking tentatively. "May I ask you a question?" "What question?" I took a deep breath. "If there's a chance to save you, would you want to live on?" "What about you? Will you live on together?" "No." "I don't want to live on alone." Speechless. She probably thought I was joking with her. If the clinical trial really gets approved, would she agree? "Let's take a trip to the orphanage." Okay, that's what I was thinking too. As soon as I entered the door, the children crowded around again. "Sister, you haven't come for many days." "Yes, sister has been unwell recently." "Sister, I saw a video of you singing a few days ago. It sounded really nice." Forget about it quickly. Let me introduce him to you again." After saying that, she linked her arm with mine. "What's wrong with Big Brother?" "You can't call him Big Brother anymore. You have to call him brother-in-law." After saying that, she took out the marriage certificate from her bag and waved it in front of the children. "Wow! You're not allowed to bully him anymore. Did you hear that? Only I can bully him." I decided not to disturb them anymore. "Can you let sister play with you for a while? Brother-in-law will go find a director to report on the work." "Okay." When I arrived at the director's office, she wasn't there. I could only ask around. With my current eyesight, I couldn't recognize who the director was. Damn it. "Excuse me, do you know where the director is right now?" "I am the director. What's wrong with your eyes?" "It's probably a tumor pressing on the optic nerve." "I got married to her." "Is that so? Congratulations. Happy wedding." "There's one more thing." The director noticed my doubts. "Come to my office and talk about it." "Okay." I told the whole story about the clinical trial. The director didn't speak for a long time. After a while, "Thank you." "What are you talking about? She's now the closest person to me. I should thank you for taking care of her over the years. If it really can make her survive, I will trouble you in the future." The director waved her hand, signaling me not to say any more, then turned around and didn't speak again. At noon, the director invited us to have a simple meal at the orphanage, and in the afternoon, we came to the hospital to continue the infusion. After a while, the doctor came to the ward with several application forms in his hand. It seems that the clinical trial application has been approved. After I took the application form, the doctor left. "What is this?" I handed the application form to Tong Zhen. There is now a chance I might save your life. You decide whether to sign it or not. The choice is in your hands. Tong Zhen took the application form, read it, crumpled it into a ball, and threw it out. Did you marry me just to save me? If I didn't love you, why would I want to save you? Would you agree if my life could save yours? There are no ifs. Answer me! The days I have left are already few. So what? As long as we spend the last days together happily, that's all that matters. If your life could be used to save me, would you want me to sign? Think about the children in the orphanage. Do you really not want to live on? See, I knew it. He would try and make her make the choice he wants her to make. Then again, they're both in a very, very tragic situation. I don't know how emotions cannot take over in a situation like this. Why do you have to do this? I picked up the application form, smoothed it out, and placed it in front of her. It's okay. Whether you sign or not is fine with me. I just hope to fulfill my last wish before I die. Manipulation. Come on. Like I said, I wouldn't know what to do in this situation though. What are your wishes? I'll accompany you to fulfill them tomorrow. My wish? I hope you can survive. She cried, crying heartbreakingly. Tears like pearls with broken threads slid down her pale face, dropping onto the application form. She didn't want to live on not because she didn't want to, but because her pure and kind heart couldn't accept saving her with my life. No! She wants to... She wants to live on with you. That's literally it. That's all she really cares about. And she doesn't want to live without you either. So that's what's making her want to not sign. At this moment, what kind of pain and torment she was enduring in her heart. In the baptism of tears, she signed her name on the application form with trembling hands. I handed the signed application form to the doctor. When is the surgery? We need to wait for a donor to die naturally. It seems that even if the application is successful, a live transplant cannot be performed. I am very clear that for our situation, the longer we delay, the greater the risk. As long as the donor dies, the surgery can't be performed at any time, right? I will arrange the surgery as soon as possible. I understand. Let's make it tomorrow morning then. The doctor looks serious. Are you really determined to end your own life? Yes. What difference does it make to me whether it's a live transplant or not? Could I trouble you with one last thing? Please say it, as long as I can do it. Don't tell her that surgery can only be performed after the donor dies. I promise you, due to the special nature of the clinical trial, very few people know about this. You can rest assured. Thank you. Thinking about it, is there anything else I haven't done? I picked up my phone and took a deep breath. Send one last message to my mother. Mom, today I got married to her. I will use my own heart to save her. The surgery is scheduled for tomorrow morning. Can you come and take care of her for me? I, as an unfilial son, have misunderstood you for most of my life, and there will be no chance to serve you in the future. If there is an afterlife, let me be your child again to repay you. I have done everything I need to do, and at this moment, my heart is incredibly peaceful. I returned to the ward and sat quietly by her side. I want to take one last look at this world, one last look at her. This is my last chance to live in this world. I closed my eyes and recalled every beautiful moment we had spent together. Those laughs and tears, like a movie, replayed in my mind. That night she cried in my arms all night. I held her tightly and neither of us said a word. I had a very long dream. I dreamed of holding hands with her to watch the aurora, the meteor shower, set off fireworks, catch fireflies, stroll in a sea of flowers, run under the moonlight, sing in the neon lights, wander in the amusement park, play with the children in the orphanage, and stroll and eat on the food street at the night market. The dream woke up, and everything was about to come to an end. My chest hurts. Was the surgery successful? That is to say, he has already. I slowly open my eyes. This is not the ICU. I've already passed the critical period. How long have I been unconscious? His mother was sitting by the bed. Child, you're awake. Auntie, I'm sorry. He saved me. What foolish talk. It was you who helped him realize his last wish. Thank you. Auntie. Don't call me Auntie anymore. Mom. Later, I was discharged from the hospital. I found the letter he left for me in his phone that I gave him. When you see this content, it means the surgery was successful. All along, I didn't know why I was alive until I met you. I once hated this world immensely, but it was you who made me discover the beauty of this world. The short 10 days, I knew you were the happiest time of my life. Thank you. Don't be sad for me. At this moment, my heart is beating in your body. Please promise me you must live on well. Finally, I have one last small request. Forget me. The end.